Hi, I'm Susan. Today I'm participating in the 50 Stack Challenge hosted by Amy of Crafty Cat. And we are doing mostly Christmas ephemera, although you can do whatever you want to. But I'll be doing Christmas ephemera today. And our prompts for this week for number 13 and 14. 13 is a wreath and 14 is holiday decoration. And you could do any kind of wreath. You could do a fall wreath, Easter wreath, whatever kind of wreath you want to do. And you can also decoration, it could be any holiday. And Amy did Halloween, but I'm going to keep mine at Christmas for right now because I imagine I'm going to be doing some fall soon. So I'm going to be using some of my book pages for my glue book and make some tags and pockets. So I hope everybody's doing all right. I'm doing pretty good. Seems to be just a tad cooler today. The humidity is not quite as high today, and that's nice. It's still hot, but it's not like it has been being. We have been under a heat advisory, and we've had a lot of rain, so it's been so humid. Mississippi is known for its humidity, and we have definitely had it. Because rain feels good while it's raining, but as soon as it stops, the humidity just starts in. But be sure and check out Amy's channel, and be sure and check out the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 3, where you can see what everyone else is making. This has been a fun challenge. This is, I believe, this has been my third. I've done all 3 of them, and they have been so much fun. And I don't know why I folded those in half. I need to fold them in half the other way. What I get for talking and not paying attention. But I'm going to make, like I said, pockets and tags, and just have fun doing that. I'm going to make some large tags, so I'm just going to fold these in half this way. I'm going to cover them with paper, so that won't matter. But what have y'all been making here lately? Are y'all participating in this challenge? I mean, it's hard to believe we're already halfway through August. And we'll soon be getting ready for fall journals. So, because September is just right around the corner. All of this is coming fast, and we all know when school starts, the holidays start just coming so fast. There's always so much going on with football and everything if you're involved in school with your kids and stuff, especially here in the United States. I'm not sure how it is in England or Australia or any of those places, but football's the main part of us down here. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna do wreath, and I love this deer, and I've got the Santa, and I've got that wreath and this wreath. So I think what I'm going to do is cover my pocket with this pretty pine bough. Since you think of wreaths, you think of pine. So I'm going to do that first. Add my paper to that to give myself a base. I have gotten so hooked on, I love Acorn. I've got Acorn TV. I'm a sucker for British murder mysteries. I know I've mentioned that on some of my other videos. But right now, I am watching the Queens of Murder, or the Queens of Mystery. I'm terrible with names, forgive me. But it has been really good. I'm on the second season, and it's only got 2 seasons. I don't know if that's the only 2 seasons they'll have. I watched Harry Styles a while back, but they're supposed to have some more Harry Styles shows. So it may not be all of it, but I love a good murder mystery. And nobody does it better than the English. So I'm thinking something along the lines, I think I like it better this way because then I can tuck in that right there. And I think that looks cute. I'm going to give it an inking. So it can pop against the back a little bit of the background. And I know I mentioned in one of my other videos that my husband and my husband's not into English murder mysteries as much as I am, so I pretty much watch those on my own. He will watch some with me, but I can't wait for him for all of them because he's limited in his time. And we finished Justified, and it was so good. Now he did like we watched Midsummer Murders. We kind of got so far and we gave it a break, but we'll come back to it. That's one of my favorites. He loved the Sherlock with Benedict Cumberbatch. I think I said that right. But we have just he does like some murder mysteries, but now I guess the female ones are the ones he's not so keen on. You know, I watched Madame Blanche, and I watched the Franny Fishers, and he's okay with them, but you know, it's he could take them or leave them. Where I'm ready to move on to the next show. So that's something I can watch when he doesn't care anything about it. Okay, I like that. Let me get that glued down. Yeah, I love the Franny Fishers, and I watched, you know, the modern one and of course the other one. I had caught it on PBS, I believe it was, our public broadcasting system at one time, and when we got Acorn, I was able to go back and watch them all from beginning to end. And although they're not so much mysteries, I love the Doc Martin. Those were fun. Oops. Let me put this one down first. Yeah, those were a lot of fun. I liked watching Doc Martin. I got hooked on those on PBS, and so it was real nice when we got Acorn, and I was able to watch those from beginning to end. Okay, I'm gonna go around this with my Stabilo awl. Kind of keep this one simple, I believe. Deer. I was very surprised that a lot of people in Australia is not too keen on deer because they're such a pest, and they can be. We've had them get in our gardens and stuff through the years, but they sure are pretty. Shadow foregrounding. Just something to make it pop off the background there. I always love to see what Amy makes each week. It's so much fun. She comes up with some cool ideas. And I've enjoyed this challenge so much. She's got me inspired to try watercoloring. I play with watercolors, but I've never really tried watercoloring. So I'm gonna have to do that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just lightly go around this also, just to make it look more like a wreath. Okay, and now I'm gonna get my water pen, and I have got to get some more water. Just kind of go around it a little bit. And you don't have to do this. You don't have to do the water pen part. I just like it. I'll give it the shadow, drop shadow there a little bit. And my poor husband's back outside cutting grass. He was weed eating this time, and that is a job. Can't help but laugh. I don't know if y'all are Doctor Who fans. We are, but somebody has put up their own tombstones. They haven't passed away yet, but they went very extravagant. It's one of those angels. And my husband already done told me I'm going to have to go stand outside and stare at it while he cuts grass in the cemetery. We live in a parsonage next to a church, and my husband cuts the grass. But he said I'm going to have to go stand out there and watch that angel so it won't get him. I can't blink. And if you'll get that if you watch Doctor Who. But they have those angels that when you blink, they come after you as soon as you blink, so you can't blink. So now there's one of those angels out there. And so he told me I'm going to have to come out there and stand while he cuts the grass so that it won't get him. All right. And I think I want to add a little bit of dimension. Find my plastic pen. There it is. Just to the spots and up just a little bit. Just to kind of bring out the whites just a little bit. Sometimes it just helps it to pop a little bit. Okay. So far, so good. And I think I have some red. Let me see if I have some reds. Little stones. Left over from my diamond painting. I think those will work. Oh, and here's some red. I think I want the brighter red since it is Christmas. And I'm going to add some of these on the wreath. Okay, now let me just something to give it a little bit of dimension. These are some leftover. When I was doing my DIY channel, I had a company offer. They sent me a free diamond painting kit to review, and that was so cool because I did one on coffee and I really enjoyed it. It reminded me, I used to cross stitch a lot, and that's what it reminded me of, and I really enjoyed it, but I've not done another one. I've got so much going on, it's hard to do everything you want to do. Although I saw where Barbara of 49 Dragonflies, she made some journal jewelry, I guess is what she called it, where she crocheted adding beads, and I like to crochet, so I'm gonna sit down and kind of figure out how she did that and maybe make some of those. It looked really pretty. The video just came out today. Today is Tuesday, so if you get a chance, be sure and check out that video. She's putting them in her shop. She said she probably won't make any more, but she has 10 of them that's going on sale in 2 days. She wanted to make sure that, she said it wouldn't be fair just to put it out as soon as the video came out, so this gives more people a chance to see it. But they are beautiful. But she just did like used the crochet thread, not the yarn, but the like you do doilies, and she crocheted and added beads, and I'm assuming that she must have beaded, threaded the beads on and crocheted them through like that. That's the only way I could figure out that she added them. So I think I'm gonna at least give that a try and see what I can do. But it really is pretty, and I wondered if I could do it with I've got some pretty colors of embroidery floss, but I don't know with it splitting the way it does whether that would work or not. But it might be worth a try just to see, because you get so much variation in color. But I also don't know if the embroidery floss would be strong enough to use as a closure, because she uses it, she said you could use it as a necklace or bracelet if you wanted to. It didn't have to be a journal closure, but that's what she's using it for. And but I don't know if because in cross stitch embroidery floss just isn't quite as strong. I think that's cute, and that'll dry clear. So I've got the pocket made for that one. So now I'm going to make the tag. Let me put my beads back in the bag. And I think I'm going to kind of keep the tag fairly simple in color on this. I'm going to have to cut it shorter since my paper's not tall enough. And this I'll have to add probably some coffee dyed paper to the back, so that give you a writing space, make it look pretty. Okay. See, I like mystery, Mary Higgins Clark. I've got so many of her books on my Kindle now, and that's a mixed one. It's something about being able to have all your books in one place. So on my iPad, I've got books on my Kindle, and I used to have a Nook. So I've got the books, Nook app as well. So I think of Hermione and her bag when I think of having all those books, on my Kindle. When in the last book of Deathly Hallows, she had that bag that had the clothes and all of her books. And they all went in that one little bag. It had an extension charm. So that's what I think of with my Kindle. But there is something to be said about being able to flip through a page of a book. I miss that. But I get to read in the dark because my Kindle is backlit. So there's just pros and cons, whichever way you go. So I'm just going to add that for my background. So I like either way, but I miss on the Kindle is sometimes you'll remember something and you want to flip back to see what it says, and it's not always easy to do that on a Kindle. But as for just being able to have all your stuff in one place, it's great. It saves on space, that's for sure. Snip those corners like that, just kind of cut them down, and then I'll trim that because I see some of the red that was at the top, and I will just cut those corners to make my tag. This up. That I had from the collage I did for Barbie at Nellie and Wreath Designs. I asked about what kind of books people like to read, and apparently mysteries are the #1. And I totally get it. I hear my husband outside with the weed eater. I don't know if you can hear him or not. Okay. The one thing I do like about my Kindle is a lot of times I get to try books for free, or at least very cheap. Of course, there's nothing cheaper than the library, where you can check out books like that. And then we kind of have our butterfly wreath. Although I'm going to have to clip the wings. Do I want to, though? Wonder if I have a smaller one. I may. Got a smaller one of that one, but I don't see a smaller of the butterfly. Oh, that is the smaller of the butterfly. Okay, let's see what else we got. Well, at least it would match. I like that too. I think I'm gonna go with that. That simple. But I did, Barbie, she loves murder mysteries, and she told me she's really into Lisa Gardner right now. And so I've never read any of her books, but I went on my Kindle and looked, and they had a #1 in a series alone for $2.99. So I grabbed it because most of the books are a little bit more expensive. I'm sorry, I'm back. My husband just came in. He came in for something, and I asked him if there was something I could do, and the first thing he says, "No, unless you want to come watch that angel for me." So he was kidding. So now I'm going to just add my pieces down, and I'm just going to keep this relatively simple. I think that's cute. I don't even think I'm going to worry about, I don't know, I think I will go ahead and outline it with a Stabilo awl just to make it pop, be consistent. I don't know if there's anything else I should add to it. Just a little something right there. Already got wording. I will add a ribbon or a tag or something at the top. I don't know what. It just seems like it needs a little something, but I don't know what. A little, I don't know, a little washi. Just a little something there to add interest. Now a little sparkle. I forgot to hit that. Just to although I probably should glue this, shouldn't I? That helps. It's just something there. And now, let's see. eyelet. And I'm almost finished with my giveaway for my 500. I've just got one more little thing to do and I'll be ready. So I've been working on it, and I'll probably do my giveaway on Friday. So y'all keep an eye out for that. Get this eyelet in there. All right. Cute. And I think I'll do the red ribbon. Where I pulled that ribbon. Oh. Let me get another one. Okay. I don't know why I always do it so short. There we go. I think that's cute. So that's our first tag and pocket. I really like how that looks. Okay, and now our second one is holiday decorations. So on that one, it's pretty much going to be the same. But I'm going to use the little kitty cats playing with the holiday decorations, the little mice lighting the candles. I thought that was fun. And so I lost my saying. I've got that, but everything gets lost on this desk. It's just like a black hole that just sucks everything into it. So there's no telling where it flew off to. On the floor. I don't know how it got there. Now let's see how I'm going to do this. Now I've got these ornament decorations right there. The only thing I worry about is being too busy. But I think I can work around it. Okay. Let's glue the papers down. Trim that. Yep, that black hole again. I couldn't find it. I put it where it was supposed to be. And I'm going to put the corners of this. Alrighty. cover this also with the same. I don't know. Is that too much? I think I like that better. I think I'm just going to have to change what I was going to do. Because I just think the tag and all being the same is just too much. So let's just trim this down. Oops. I love the Christmas when they add the dogs and the cats and the mice and the deer. I love animals. And they do such a cute job. More of this paper for the back. I'm just gonna do that. Make it easy on myself. Okay. Just clip those corners. Let me ink around these. I don't know, Christmas just doesn't seem, I know as we get older, Christmas doesn't normally seem the same, but it really doesn't seem the same. It's just, I don't know, even the commercials, everything is so greedy. I don't know. It's less family time and more about what you get. I miss the times, you know, nothing's ever the same. There's nothing left of Christmas the way it was when I was a kid, because my parents have passed on. Of course, my grandparents, the people that I spent Christmas with, and even as my parents left, my mother-in-law, you know, she's passed on, and it's just not the same. But we still make it Christmas. We still have our traditions, and we've started new traditions. That's, you know, you just have to keep moving forward. So Oh, there we go. I lost my pen. But we have to keep moving forward. Appreciate what we have when we have it. All right, so now I think I'm going to use that's too much. I need something light in the background. You just have to trim this down a little bit. Just on the edges, just a tad. Just there we go, and then I can frame it out with that blue. It'll match that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. This one, I do want some of this green. So let me see how I'm going to do that. Not a very big lip on that, so. I think I want to trim that down just a tad too. This you can see that white core. I think I'm just going to go ahead and cut a little bit off. There's no need in wasting it. And you just kind of tuck that in there. Figure out what to do about that up there. And now I have this that I used actually in what I'm making for my giveaway. I ran it through that paper crimper. So I think I'm going to use it with tag that I had right here. And that and that. So let me that, and maybe let me go ahead and get this down. I'm going to have to leave this as a pocket just in case. You can always stick something in there. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Let me get those white edges off of this. Get these. This on. And glue this on. Hopefully not upside down. All right. And here's some decorations. For 23 cents, Hobby Lobby. I got it the other day at Hobby Lobby. I mentioned in a previous video how I was a little bit disappointed in Hobby Lobby, but you can't beat 23 cents. I'm assuming this is last year's Christmas stuff. I think that would be cute. That'd be cute. Okay. What I think I'm gonna do, I hate that the staples will show, but I think I'll be safer stapling this on. I catch this right here because I don't want to close up my pocket and it won't be quite as obvious. Isn't that cute? I love it. And that screams decoration lights. And I think for the tag up here, 31 cents. I'm going to add some of these snowflakes. Isn't that cute? I mean, you find stuff cheap like that, you've got to get it. It would be horrible to let something like that go by without getting it. 31 cents, 20, what, 23, 27, whatever cents that was. And now I'm going to put an eyelet in that one. And let me see, find my gold eyelets. That one I believe needs a gold with all the gold going on. that's the thing with Christmas. You can just keep going and going and going. You can just go all out, and it's not tacky. It's Christmas. Oops. I may have to come back with fabric tape. Okay. And I think I'm going to do green or red. Well, I think I'm going to do green. And once again, I cut it short. Holiday decoration. I love it. I think these turned out cute. So we have got wreath and holiday decorations. I hope y'all liked this video. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something. And if you did, I'd appreciate it if you gave me a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't. Ring that bell so you can be notified when I upload new content. Be sure and keep an eye out Friday for my giveaway. And y'all be sure and check out Amy's channel at Crafty Cat, and check out the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 3 to see what everyone else has made. Y'all have a great and wonderful day. I love you. Merry Christmas. Bye, y'all.